20 pepperoni wheels.
I'll take 30
pepperoni wheels?
yeah,
Okay.
no.
Oh my God. Oh, God.
Oh.
You know what? Cancel that order.
Sorry, everyone.
Hey, guys.
We're just having a little snack.
We're having a little snack. Yeah. Nothing to see here,
Nothing
guys.
to see here.
Yeah,
Let me put these away.
Oh, man.
Hey, welcome everyone to the Doozy podcast.
Welcome, guys. You're probably thinking, what the hell does that mean?
Well,
Munch more into the mic.
the word doozy means something that is extraordinary or outstanding of its kind.
And as you can see, we are not that.
But we're trying to be.
We're trying to be. We want to be. That's
Yeah.
right. So this is the podcast that we are...
Excuse me.
Munching, burping, it's all over the place. Guys, this is the podcast that we are going to give you all the tools that you need to help you become successful in life.
And the best part is...
This motherfucker needs to brush his
We're
teeth.
going to learn how to be successful ourselves while we also teach you how to be successful.
Makes sense to me.
I'm Alex Staub.
And I am Kirk Koz.
Kirk, what are we talking about today? I'm hungry.
Oh my gosh, me too, dude. You know what? I know it's...
I could eat some McDonald's. I could eat some chips. I could eat something really gross and greasy
Burger King.
right
I
now.
could, but stop.
What?
This week's episode, we're talking about how to eat healthy.
I
know. But guys, it's the end of January. You all have your resolutions picked out. Hopefully, you're living a little bit more healthy, and maybe you're trying diets out, and we're here to show you how to eat healthy.
Yeah, as you can see.
Give you tips, as you can see. Stop. Let me ask you a question.
Go.
Have you ever in your entire life eaten
No.
healthy? Okay, moving on.
No. Have you ever eaten healthy?
You know what? I had a girlfriend in college, and there was a span of like a good year, like 6-9 months, that we were doing paleo, like somewhat strict paleo. It was maybe like the thinnest I've ever been, and it was like I was just riding on her coattails, and I think she was just like, "Come on!"
And she was pulling it.
This is how we're eating. Yeah, she was just like, yeah. Paleo was like caveman.
I
diet,
try to eat as
right?
healthy as I can.
That's the only other
I
time.
do a lot of like wheatgrass and stuff like that. I do a lot of like juicing vegetables and stuff like that.
Usually after a night of drinking.
After like the morning after the night of drinking.
The morning after.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Eating
But
healthy.
now I want to learn actually how to eat healthy.
Yeah, you know what?
I want to learn the top 10 tips on how to eat healthy.
And we're going to do that. It's really, really difficult, but we are here for you to give you the tips. So let's start it off.
Yeah.
Top 10 tips, how to eat healthy. Alex, go ahead.
Number 10. Okay, put down the bag of chips you're eating right now, okay?
And look at us.
Put down
Listen
that gross whatever you're eating right now.
Those Funyuns.
Those Funyuns.
That gamer
Funyuns
fuel.
Are good. Funyuns are good. Put those down and listen up. Number 10. Eat breakfast on a daily basis to boost your metabolism. Start your morning with a filling, nutritious meal like a protein shake with a piece of fruit or a bowl of high-fiber cereal. When you eat breakfast consistently, you might notice a positive change in your BMI. When planning your meal, go for low-fat foods and a lot of calcium and fiber, which are great for you. I'm not a breakfast guy.
I was going to ask you, do you eat breakfast?
No, I'll wake up and I won't eat breakfast. I'll wait till lunch and stuff like that. I like to fast. I'm like a fast.
I've done the same thing as of late in a few years.
Because I feel like once I start eating, then I just keep eating.
Yeah, yeah. And, growing up for me, I was always a breakfast eater. And I think it was just because in the morning before. It was the routine, but before going to school, middle school and high school, it was I knew that I couldn't wait maybe 3-4 hours until I ate next. I needed something to jumpstart my brain, but I'm getting older now, and sometimes you don't need to start your brain up right away. And yeah, I
And
sometimes
now here
don't
we
eat
are, and our
breakfast.
brains still haven't started up. Now we're trying to rev them up. We're trying to rev them up, and it's not working.
But this is important because, like, I guess
They say breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Yeah, but you know what I have to say to that breakfast?
Eat your eggs.
Hey, eggs. We know how important eggs are. I think what is tricky about breakfast being the most important meal is that it is the most important meal, but it's because that meal breaks your fast. So the first meal that you eat during the day is breaking your fast, however long that you've been eating. And that point in the day that you do that means it's go time, in my opinion.
Exactly. Now you're going for it.
Because to be honest, the times that like I've been here, it's like, okay, let's go get some bagels.
Yeah, the bagels are good.
We got a lot of work to do.
We got work to do.
We sit down, we eat the bagels, have our coffee, and then we're like, let's get to work.
And then we get to work.
Yeah.
Our BMIs are still need a little work, but
they're a little fluctuating.
Where they fluctuate, but they're
All right.
Have some breakfast.
Moving on, number 9. Enrich your diet with high-quality, lean animal and plant-based proteins.
Ooh.
Choose a variety of protein-rich snacks and dishes to enrich your everyday meals. Fill your diet with lean meats like turkey, chicken, and fish. If you're looking for a vegetarian protein source, opt for beans and legumes along with seeds and nuts. If you'd prefer to eat red meat, choose a section of meat that's labeled grass-fed or lean. I like this tip because it gave options.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I know for me it's like
Turkey, chicken, and fish are my favorites.
For me it's like chicken and turkey. That's like my top. It's just my go-to for
Love a good
sandwiches.
salmon and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I'll notice
I
like when I
myself with a
eat
salmon.
like chicken or salmon or fish or something like that, what usually comes after it is something also just as healthy with like vegetables or something like that.
Yeah.
I won't eat salmon and then have like a bag of Funyuns. You know what I mean? They don't complement them well. So like the more healthier direction I go in, I will stay that path because I'm just like on like a high of just like eating that good food. But if you eat something gross, then you're just on that train for the rest of the day.
I totally agree. I think there's something about if it.
But protein is definitely you need protein.
Yeah, well, absolutely. You need a source of protein because it gives you so much energy. And I was about to say that if it tastes good, it will like be good for you. But that might not be if it tastes like fresh and stuff, that's probably better. But there's some things that taste really good that are not good for you.
That's true.
But like protein, I think that's the biggest thing. It's like
they
protein.
were designed to taste good for you. In a lab.
They were artificially made. We can build this to taste good, but it's going to fuck you
Funyuns. They're onions, but fake onions. The taste of onions, but it's
Mass
not.
Mass produced. Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, get some protein in your diet.
Do it.
There's so many different
Put down the
options
Funyuns.
here. Amazing.
Number 8. Eat your protein. Eat some good protein.
Yeah.
Number 8. Select foods and drinks with a lot of fiber. Okay? Optimize your digestive tract by eating or drinking at least 20 grams of dietary fiber each day. Look for snacks and beverages with whole grains or eat a serving of legumes, fruits, vegetables, and vegetables. When you eat a consistent amount of fiber, you might notice a positive change in your bathroom schedule. Okay.
I guess I'm reading. I wish this show is this.
My bathroom schedule is
off the charts.
My bathroom schedule.
I didn't want to get into it.
Here's my thing. My bathroom schedule is like, I won't poop unless I eat something first. So like, if I wake up and I eat something, immediately after I'll poop. Which I'm getting rid of the old to bring in the new. You know what I'm saying? Which is
like
very,
the new year,
which is very healthy.
Out with the old, in with the new.
Yeah. If you'd like more about my poop schedule, email me. I'll send it to you.
All inquiries at Men of Doozy podcast.
Yeah. Fiber is good.
gmail.com.
Fiber is good for like digestive and.
And it gave a few examples.
They keep saying legumes.
Legumes. What? Wait, I'm gonna look up legumes
are like
real quick
legumes
because
are like green beans and
sometimes-
stuff like that, and like mushrooms. Yeah.
I can
Right.
do some green beans. Yeah, let's see. What?
It's like a seed. Oh, what are legume examples? Go
What are
ahead, click
legume
that.
examples?
Yeah,
Adzuki
green
beans,
beans,
anazi beans, black beans,
fava
black-
beans, any
Got
kind
it.
of bean, lentils.
Lentils,
are
yo,
good, kidney
lentils.
beans.
You ever
Oh,
have lentil
legumes.
soup?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
there you go. You know,
Beans.
beans. The more you eat, the more you. What's that? Poop. The more you fart.
That's nice.
Anyway, moving on. Get some fiber in your diet. Moving on. Number 7. Cut sugary drinks out of your diet. Try to limit the amount of soda, energy drinks, juice, sports drinks, and other sweetened beverages that you drink on a regular basis. Instead, choose water as your drink of choice. If you drink too many sugary drinks, you might raise your chances of type 2 diabetes.
They didn't say anything about beer in there.
Yeah. Dude, as of late, the past like year or two, I've been trying to cut sugar as much as I can.
I don't drink soda. I don't remember.
Me either.
I don't remember the last time I drank soda. Even when
Really?
even when I have like alcohol.
Oh, really?
I'll get soda water. I won't. I'll mix it with soda water. I won't
Yeah.
mix it with like any kind of sugar or nothing. I don't eat candy. I'm not a big dessert guy.
I think, yeah.
I'll
treat myself to, like, a
alternatively, I eat
dessert
too much
maybe once here and there,
salty
but-
stuff, so that the blood pressure will raise with that.
Yeah. I think for me, I've wow, what was I saying? Yeah, sugary drinks. I've found that I can crash hard if you have too much sugar.
I
if
feel
it's
gross
in your
when
diet,
I have too much sugar.
Yeah,
I do. Yeah.
Also, like, oh my gosh, like if you're drinking soda, like cut down because it can like mess with your teeth and stuff, And it just like shortly after you like I know the times that I have too much sugar. Very shortly after, I feel like dehydrated, or I can get like a headache.
I feel gross,
or
and
I feel
have to
gross.
Eat like something healthy to feel better.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Watch out for that sugar, guys, especially in drinks. It can sneak
Yeah.
up on you.
Put the sugar down and put those Funyuns down, okay? Jesus.
You with those Funyuns.
Love Funyuns. I couldn't put them down. Number 6. Serve yourself a smaller portion of food during mealtime, okay?
Yeah.
Double check your portions before arranging any food on your plate. When serving meat, give yourself a piece that's the same size as a deck of cards. If you're snacking on produce, note that a small piece of fruit or a slice of lemon count as 1 serving, while large apples can count for 2 servings. Okay.
Interesting. I've never.
All right, yeah, check your portions, because sometimes I'll just be like, give me a shovel and put this rice into my mouth.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Love some
like
good
during the
fried rice.
holidays,
Oh,
I
yeah.
just like
Thanksgiving.
pile it up. Thanksgiving, Christmas. I'm just.
Kirk, your portion size look like shut up.
That looks like 10 decks of cards.
I don't know.
I'm a magician.
I'm a magician, Mom. I'm a
I'm
magician.
studying to play Gambit in the Marvel movies.
There are some legumes in here. Okay? There are a couple.
Okay, I snuck in 1 Funyun.
There are a couple of legumes in here with 1 Funyun on top.
It's the Funyun on top. It just,
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what? I think if you're listening to these previous tips, you're gonna have a all around good meal. If you're sticking to these tips. Tits. If you're sticking.
Number
to
5.
don't eat as much. Don't overeat. Watch the portion size. Boom.
Yeah. And don't mix food with porn.
Yeah,
as well.
it never goes. It's very messy.
It's very messy. Yeah.
Guys, number 5. We're in the top 5 tips how to eat healthy. Number 5.
Still paying attention? Why don't you take the head out of that Funyun bag and pay attention? Pay attention.
You dump that Mountain Dew out right now.
Dump it.
Okay. Number 5. Monitor your calorie intake each day overall. While you don't have to be a calorie counter, try to form a ballpark estimate about how many calories you take in each day. On an average day, note that adult women need about 1,600 to 2,400 calories, while adult men need 2,000 to 3,000. Whenever you have a meal or snack, take note of how many calories you've had so far. While calorie ranges are set in stone, they can help you live a more balanced lifestyle.
Yeah, I try to stay under 2,000 calories.
Really? Do you follow like calories
so
throughout the day?
I'll have like I have that app, MyFitnessPal.
Oh yeah.
And I'll try to track calories and whatnot. And
calories are so.
That's why I try to like not eat most of the day because, lunch and dinner and stuff is like when I actually want to eat.
Yeah, same.
I'll know that I could sit down and eat 2,000 calories in a sitting. So like I would just kind of do like one big meal and then just try to like do that. And I've kind of stayed the same weight throughout because of that. But I try to time it out where what I need to do is start off with breakfast, just make smaller portions throughout the day so that I'm just eating, but I'm not overeating.
Yeah. I also
I had a revelation right there.
Wait. And that's what it's about, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I think another thing is be wary of this tip because you don't want to become a Nazi of calories. Like The Vow, that whole sex that sex cult on HBO. If you guys haven't watched it, it's great. But these like women being forced to feel like only eat a certain amount of calories. Don't let yourself do that. That's a mental abuse.
I mean, yeah.
Watch how much. Give yourself a goal, but don't be too harsh on yourself.
Yeah.
Or too limited.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't order an entire pizza and be like, oh, well, this is only 200 calories if I eat the whole thing. Be realistic too.
Yeah. Yeah, also,
know that if you eat the entire pizza, you're going to have to take a break from life for a little bit.
Yeah. Also, if you're ordering a pizza and you're a calorie counter Nazi, you're like, well, this was 10,000 calories. Guess I'm not eating until Friday and it's Monday. No, don't do that.
I've tried to do that, and I end up eating the whole pizza, and then I'm like, okay, now I just don't eat till Friday, and then the next day I just order another pizza.
Yeah, right.
And then you're like, well, shit. Well, there you go.
And then you look under your couch, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
There's a bag of Funyuns. Look at that.
Yeah.
You grab those and eat those, too.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, moving on.
Be aware of the calories.
Yeah, be aware.
Number 4, avoid using electronics while you eat, okay?
Oof.
Whether snacking or eating a meal, try to eat or drink in an undistracted environment. If you're watching TV or looking at your phone while snacking, you might end up overeating and consuming any unnecessary amount of calories. This is what I do. I'll watch TV and just there goes the bag of Funyuns. I'm still hungry.
I have a PhD in eating while using electronics.
Yeah, exactly. Are you eating while you're watching this right now on your phone?
I sure hope not. Put it down.
Actually,
you know what? Can we have some?
Can we have some Funyuns?
I'm using my electronics.
You got any legumes?
I love some legumes.
But at the same time, that also sucks. So now now it's just you sitting there with your legumes and no television's on. Your phone is in the other room, and you're just like,
I guess I'm here just with my thoughts. I really wish these legumes would talk to me.
How boring is that? Just be conscious.
Be conscious of the behavior that you're doing while you're eating, because especially if there's a large portion of stuff that you're pulling from, you don't want to go overload.
Don't go overload.
Anyway,
I'm just thinking about sitting there in the dead quiet, right? Just staring at the wall, eating the legumes.
It almost seems like it's
don't get
Scene,
distracted.
it almost seems like it's a scene out of a scary movie. It's like it opens
he eats
up
without his phone or the television on. Jesus.
Like we open on a kitchen. A bald man, 28 years old, with a beard, is eating in silence his legumes.
Anyone looking in the window watching this is like, this man is a serial killer. This man is a serial killer. Sitting there eating a thing of Cheerios with the lights are off. He's just staring at the wall. Sir, why don't you eat with any electronics or music, whatever? I don't want to get distracted.
I can't overeat. You don't
I
understand.
don't need to get distracted. Okay.
Oh, man. All right, guys, moving on. We're in the top 3. Top 3.
I'm getting hungry.
The third tip is get 7 to 9 hours of sleep to keep a normal appetite. Try to get a good night's sleep so your body can calibrate itself in the morning. If you don't get enough sleep, your appetite increases sharply, which can lead to overeating. Instead, try developing a set bedtime so you can sleep a consistent amount of time each night.
Smart.
You know, we learned a few months back that to get better sleep, you don't want to eat eat 2 hours at max before you go to bed. And I've seen this affect my behavior.
Exactly. If I go to sleep with a full belly, I'll wake up, I'm like, and I'll just keep wanting to eat for some weird reason.
Also, yeah, you're gonna wanna you're not gonna get as good sleep.
You're not getting good
but then
sleep,
also, if you're waking up and you get absolute awful sleep, I've seen my behavior completely change. Like I need this. I need to go to my bodega guy.
I try to overcompensate to feel better by eating.
But yeah. Be smart, because if you have a consistent sleeping schedule, that'll only line up the rest of your day. And food is basically, from the first step, it's like, hey, food is gonna be the thing that is gonna be like, okay, I'm ready to start your day for you.
Yeah,
it gets your brain going. Right?
Yeah. Go to sleep. Sleep. It will definitely help you sleep better. You'll feel better.
Yeah.
Don't be laying in bed as you can't fall asleep shoving Funyuns in your mouth.
We've all been there. Have you tried the
Crying.
Flamin' Hot? They're weird, but good.
No
still.
television, no phone, because you can't get distracted.
All right,
Eat
guys.
less. It'll help you sleep better.
Yeah.
Number 2. Try intermittent fasting to build a healthier eating schedule. Oh, this is what I do.
Yeah, me too.
Intermittent fasting involves eating all of your meals during a restricted time frame during the day, e.g. between 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. Use intermittent fasting in combination with exercise as a balanced, nutritious diet in order to gain all the potential benefits.
Absolutely.
So what I'll do is I'll wake up, I'll work out first.
Yeah.
On an empty stomach. That's the best workout, I think. And then, because you're taking calories that you're not even from yesterday, right?
Yeah.
You ate that apple pie at 1 a.m. and then fell asleep, and then you wake up. That's what you're gonna burn off, right?
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
And then I'll only try to eat between a certain window, and then whatever. But sometimes in that window, I overeat for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
But then I have more time to digest because I'm not eating on the outside brackets.
That's true. For me, I kind of do the same thing. If I wake up and I'm not going to work out, I will make an effort to just listen to my mind and be like, am I really hungry right now? And not eat until I am hungry and I'm ready to break the fast and really start that day. But if I wake up and I'm going to work out, I will maybe eat a small little something like a banana or this or that. So, because I know that is going to burn through in the first 5 minutes or 5-10 minutes of my workout. But I've done the same thing that you do too. Try intermittent fasting. You'll be surprised at how little you need.
Yeah. Eating is
excessive.
overrated.
It's so overrated.
You don't even need to eat. Kids, don't eat. Ever.
Come on. Don't you want to be like Gandhi?
Don't you?
Don't you? He was brilliant. He fasted for how long was Gandhi's
And when he broke his fast, he ate rocks. So, there was
3 weeks, guys. 21 days. Yeah, what the heck? You can go 3 weeks without food. Did you know that?
You fat,
That's
ugly.
Not healthy, but also in the matter of a 24-hour period, you'll be surprised. You don't really need much. You only need
they say when you're hungry and you want to eat, give it a second, and then you'll be like, wow, I'm not hungry anymore. And then you just kind of trick your brain into not eating.
There will be a moment that your brain will be like, yo, I'm ready, Yeah. That's what I've found.
There have been moments when my brain has tricked me, and I'll eat an entire meal. And then
You're
I'll
like,
be full, and I'll be like, I'm good. My brain will be like, oh, I'm hungry. I'll be like, no, you're not hungry. Stop it. And then I'll be like, can't have another bite. And then I'll eat a little more. I'm like, dude, what is going on? I'm not even hungry anymore.
Yeah. At some point,
But
you're
your
like,
brain
wait.
still wants to eat.
Why
It's
am
weird.
I doing this? I'm not hungry. Yeah. Have a good relationship with your brain and know really when you're hungry, because that's going to help with you eating healthy and making sure that you're eating right portions and maybe not something that's sugary or this or that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, we have now
Wow.
made it to
We're at number 1.
the number 1 tip, how to eat healthy. Guys, this is going to...
Did you finish the bag of Funyuns yet?
I hope not.
Have you eaten your legumes?
Guys, the number 1 tip is prepare meals at your home instead of eating out.
Oh.
While restaurants may seem more convenient, you can save yourself a lot of calories by cooking at home. In your own kitchen, you have control of the ingredients and nutrients that go into your food, which can create a healthier meal overall. By using your own ingredients and recipes, you can save hundreds of calories in unwanted fat and sodium. Dude,
we talk about this in the New Year's resolution episode.
We
about
do.
You wanting to just eat groceries, and it's a whole thing, whole kit and caboodle there. It is smart to go out and eat at home instead of eating out. But eating out is so good.
Eating out is so
Change my mind. Change my mind.
incredible. I mean, I will not
Change my
change your mind. I love eating out. But
In the kitchen, you have control of the ingredients.
you have control.
Let me tell you something. I make Frankenstein-type meals when I cook by myself.
Frankenstein? What?
You just take a whole... You want to know something crazy? One time, I was maybe under the influence, but I was cooking. I was like, I'm hungry. Here's my meal. Made some mac and cheese. And I was like, I need a little extra of this. I need something extra to add to this. Threw some cornflakes in there. I had cornflakes and mac and cheese.
Cornflakes and what?
It was a low moment in my life.
Wait.
Cornflakes and mac and cheese. Yeah.
Wait a goddamn second.
Cornflakes, there he is.
You're kidding me. That is a weird flavor profile right there.
Yeah, I think I actually have a picture of it, and if I do, we'll pop it up on YouTube. If you're not watching on YouTube, go over and look at this cornflake and macaroni and cheese meal. People have made weirder stuff. They put like peanut butter and jelly and then they put ketchup on it too, or some weird stuff.
That's
People
some
make
weird stuff.
gross meals.
Guys, if you prepare...
What's the grossest meal you made?
Oh, please let us know. But guys, if you prepare your meals at home, you're the only person who can blame. Like you have all the power of what you're giving. Also, you're only gonna use what you need. Hopefully. Like, oh, I'm making this. Also, because, I mean, I know for me, like, gosh, I really hate to cook. I don't want to if I don't have to, and so if I do, it is very minimal. I'm gonna only give myself what I think I need.
Right.
And usually it's not much.
Not much.
But guys,
hey, those are the top 10 tips on how to eat healthy.
we're
baby.
out of time.
Do you feel healthier?
I sure hope so.
I'm gonna eat that stick of butter when this is over.
Yeah, that looks. Can we split it?
I'm gonna put the butter on the Cheerios, in the mashed potatoes,
and then
on the sandwich and pour Pepsi on it.
No, I'm gonna do
With
all
some
that.
ramen.
But I'm gonna do all that. Put it in a blender and take this McDonald's cup.
That's disgusting.
Homemade smoothie.
That's disgusting. We're gonna throw that picture up as well.
You were gonna do that right after.
Hey,
that.
well, thank
Guys,
you guys
we did
for
it.
watching the Men of Doozy podcast. You
Thank
sexy,
you.
healthy,
Little
beautiful
minxes.
little minxes.
You
little
jagaloons.
You little Funyun
You
eating little.
jabronis.
You little Funyun eating legume. You.
You legoomy girls and
You
gals.
legoomy
and
girls and
goys
guys
and
goys
boys.
and boys and
Guys, I hope these tips were helpful for you. Please comment what your favorite tip was.
Do it.
And if you have a tip for us on how to eat healthy throughout the day,
Tell
please
us.
let us
We
know.
wanna know.
Yeah.
I want to know. Share us with your friends. We're on YouTube. Okay.
Subscribe,
baby. We're on Spotify. We are on iTunes. We are gonna be on a whole bunch of other platforms.
We are.
And yeah.
Definitely visit us on Instagram.
Oh, go to
Follow
Instagram.
us.
That's
Guys,
where the party is.
It's where all the party and the fun is at. We're posting every single day something to help you laugh and learn and continue to be successful in life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Hey, that makes sense to me.
It makes sense to me, too.
Woo!
Guys, eat your breakfast. Stop eating the
'em.
Funyuns.
Eat them. Get those Funyuns out of your
Get
lap.
that sugary drink out of here.
Exactly.
And get some good sleep. Make some food at home. Come on, guys.
Come on.
You got this.
Get a cookbook. Make some real meals.
And we'll see you for dinner.
And we'll see you for dinner.
Love you guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
To eat meals outside of we're not going to see you